So the Muppets have just released two black Muppets to show their contribution to racial equality and what it's like to be black in America, which leads everyone else to ask the question: so the rest of the Muppets were white? This is Epic Thoughts. What is up? Welcome to your favorite show to talk crap about. It's Epic Thoughts. I am Ramon Merchant. I am the HP CEO, artist, all kinds of good stuff. And my co-host left for a second, but she came back. Thank God. And I got nervous. As soon as that intro hit, I was like, she gone. Oh man, I'm gonna do this show all by myself. So today's co-host is the wonderful, talented, extremely smart, homegirl in crime, Heidi Bosa. Heidi Martin.
Bosa.
Heidi
I
Bosa.
love it.
What's
I'm
up,
back.
Heidi? Welcome back. Actually, welcome back. You went gone. I was like, oh shoot, she went dark. Where did she go?
I think it was something with my Wi-Fi.
Oh, got it. But welcome to Epic Thoughts. Today,
Thank you.
Yes, if you're watching us on YouTube, give us one of these, a thumbs up. Also, if you're watching us on Facebook, give us one of these, a like, and subscribe. And if you're watching us on Heritage Park TV, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for logging on to Heritage Park TV.
Of course.
Yeah. We have so much things to talk about today, Heidi. We have a lot of things to talk about. But we want to talk about some fun stuff because, lately life has just been really, really crazy right now in the world today. And so we wanted to be lighthearted, but you know what, Heidi? We cannot really get into the lighthearted stuff until we talk about the serious stuff first.
Okay.
And that is, which is all over the news, Derek Chauvin has been found guilty of all charges.
Yes.
He's been found guilty of all charges. First of all, your reaction. What's your reaction, Heidi, when you saw that or when you heard it, wherever you were?
Justice is served, I guess. I mean, it's not compared to, life that was lost, but I think it's a good step in the right direction.
Do you feel like, okay, let me ask you this question. Do you feel like justice is completely served? Some people say yes. Some people say this is the start. Where do you feel like this sits?
I think this is definitely the start. I don't honestly, like I said, it was a difficult, just the whole case itself. But I think this is a good first step in the right direction. I think he definitely deserved justice, and I think this is a good start, honestly.
I
know it doesn't bring back
it
doesn't bring back George Floyd and his family, the emotional toll, but I think it is a good start.
That's good. That's good. I'm kind of in the same block. Like I feel the same. I feel like justice is served. I'm going to say this. You don't have to respond to this because this is kind of controversial what I'm about to say.
Okay, great.
It's very controversial what I'm about to say, and I'm almost scared to say it because but I can't. I gotta say it, Heidi.
Oh gosh, now I'm nervous.
Part of me, I think he was guilty. Let me just start by saying I know he was guilty. I saw the video and I was like, he's clearly guilty. I don't know how much of the you watched, but I watched a lot of the trial and heard the testimonies, and I was like, he's clearly guilty. However, with all that being said, I don't know if he got a fair trial. I know that's tough to say. I couldn't say that he got a fair trial because I don't know in any kind of world where he wouldn't I don't know where he wouldn't get a fair trial in this situation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was my one major concern. Like, is this trial going to be fair though? And I look,
But what was so unfair about it?
Well, because there's the thing, when you are tried for anything, you have to have they need to have a jury of people who are not have any kind of foregone information.
We're not biased.
Who are not biased and don't have
Right.
any kind of foregone information about the trial. And so I didn't think that was ever going to happen. You weren't going to find 15 to 20 people who don't know anything about George Floyd and Derek Chauvin in Minnesota. Right, because it was the case was in the state, and then then the other side of it was there were statements saying that the jury was not taken away from information. So like TV shows, internet was able to get to the jury, so they saw. You hear things like President Biden making a statement saying he should be convicted, and if he's not, there's going to be, and all these other people saying if he's not convicted, there's going to be hell to play. So that kind of gave me cause to be like, oh, you can almost say mistrial there. It was bad. It was bad, and I kind of felt like if they didn't convict him, it would have been real bad for everybody. So I don't know if they had that pressure sitting on them. Again, 100% he was guilty. I saw the video myself. I listened to the trial and I thought to myself, yes, first degree, yes, second degree, yes, manslaughter. He deserved it. Justice was served. But then I have the question, was justice served? Did he get a fair trial? Not to say that I want him off or anything like that. I don't want him off at all. I'm just saying.
Right.
Like,
but I think regardless if it was a fair trial or it wasn't, you couldn't really get off that easily. You couldn't get off at all.
He wasn't going to get away. Like there was no way he was going to get off of that.
Right. So you could argue the trial wasn't really, or the fairness of the trial wasn't a big player in his conviction. Yeah.
But it was very clear that he did. So yes, I do believe it's a good thing to happen. I believe that. I'm glad it happened. I also am thankful that I would just like to have more conversation, not on Epic Thoughts, but just in general, along different political guidelines and different groups of people. I would love to say, now let's start dialogue. We've all come to the conclusion that this is going to happen. This is happening. And here's the other thing for people who think that this is an end all be all. There's still got to be sentencing. There's still going to be sentencing. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if Derek Chauvin's lawyers filed some sort of appeal.
Right. Yeah.
Like this. This is just step one. It's not going away anytime soon. This is just the beginning. So, with that being said, we have gotten over that hump because I was like this for a little bit, Heidi. I was like,
who wouldn't be?
I was like,
anything could happen.
Right, like, if they don't convict this dude, it's gonna be rough in Minnesota. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Were you around with the Rodney King verdict?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. See that the Rodney King.
I think I've studied it.
I think I heard that in my history class. That's how you know when Heidi say, "I heard of that Rodney King." Yeah, it
was in my textbook, right?
Yeah, it was in your textbook. It probably was for sure.
When did that happen?
The verdict happened in '94.
Yeah, I wasn't even born.
92, I think it was.
90, I was not born.
Okay. So because I was a sophomore in high school on the Rodney King verdict, and I just thought to myself, bro, we're going to have the same kind of situation as we had with Rodney King. They were looting in the streets. They burnt down LA. It was ugly. Ugly. And it was all because of acquittal. Like they had on videotape 6 cops literally beating an unarmed man on the streets, and they had video footage. This was before camera phones. They had video footage. Somebody pulled out a camcorder. That's how you know it was bad. If somebody was like, "Oh snap!" Click, take the plug it in, turn it.
The fact that they had one with them,
and you even had one. Like, "Yo, honey, go get the video camera in the
car."
Yeah, click.
Like,
okay, wait.
mounted over.
He mounted it over. That's what it was. Mounted it over his shoulders and hit record. That's how long
Zoom in.
he did. He zoomed in everything. It was like, wow, they're beating the snot out of this man. And this beating lasted for a very long time. It was 6 cops on one unarmed black man.
Wow.
And the cops got off. They got off. That's what caused the riots.
Oh, wow.
That's what caused the riots. And so
and even, to this day, nothing has happened, or
to this day, there was a civil suit filed, and he ended up winning the civil suit for a few $1 million. And they were, I think, a couple of cops were charged with like a misdemeanor, so there was still no jail time. But the city paid him, LA paid him like millions of dollars and medical fees and stuff like that. He wasn't the same for a very long time, and he was just kind of, from the beating, he just slowed down mentally. And but I'll tell you what, they tore up LA. They tore it up, and the whole, pretty much all Southern California was under martial law. We had to be in the house by 7:30. It was really tough. It was really tough.
Yeah. No, that's sad.
Yeah, it's sad. But all right, so enough about the sad stuff. But I'm just thankful that didn't happen. And Saturday Night Live, they did a skit last week. I think it was last week. I think we were watching it. But anyways, they did a skit where they were talking about it, and they had Keenan, who did an excellent job of portraying what black people were thinking when they were asking him. White people were saying, well, he's definitely going to get convicted. And Keenan kept saying, well, so.
I do remember that one. Yeah.
Like, what? Excellent.
History doesn't help with that.
Yeah. So we've had, I think Black America did this kind of like, I pretty much did what I did. Convicted? Like all the counts? Like, it's kind of sad that we have to be in that kind of world where we're shocked that he got convicted, but we're like, shocked that justice
was served.
Right, like, convicted? Like, yes,
because race plays a big part. It sucks. It really does.
But justice has been done. So that's our little serious talk. So let's talk about fun stuff.
Okay.
Let's talk about Heidi Martin Bosa. Okay. First of all, if people try to IMDb Heidi Bosa, you're not gonna find her.
Yeah.
That's the name that I've given her. No one else has given her that name, so it's not a name that she really goes by.
Right.
It's my way of being like, that's my homie, Heidi Bosa.
Yes, Heidi Bosa.
Heidi Bosa. We should really put that on some stuff, though.
100%, yeah.
Last time Heidi was here, we talked about a film that she was working on that we still haven't seen because of COVID.
Yep. But I haven't seen it either.
She hasn't even seen it. However, since you put it on Instagram, I feel like I can say it here on Epic Thoughts.
Okay.
She is an award-winning actress.
Yeah.
She's won a couple of film festivals for Best Actress, and we got a big time because she's got honorable mention in Prague for Best Actress. So I feel like I'm in the presence of greatness right now. So congratulations.
Hey, greatness recognizes greatness, right?
Hey, got to, man. Real recognize real, and greatness recognizes greatness.
Exactly. No, but it's crazy because, can I tell them the story?
Yes, you can.
To anyone who's listening?
Yeah, anybody's listening.
I'm back by popular demand.
Yes,
No, so I got the email that I was honorably mentioned by this film festival. And it's funny because the director did not submit me for that category. We won the category that we were submitted for. But the film festival themselves decided, no, these people were not submitted, but we want to recognize them publicly. And so we will give them an honorable mention. And I was one of them, along with my co-star. Were nominated for Best Ensemble, Best Costume Design. And even the director himself, he's also nominated. But it's just crazy because like it's Prague, it's international, it's not the US. It's like I'm up against those from Belgium, those from the UK, and it's crazy. It really is. It's very humbling. But all that to say that I called you, and you were one of the first people to know, and I did not post about it on social media.
Nope, you did
for
not.
like a week until finally I got the courage to post it.
Yes, and every time she would post, and you would always show love to other people, and I was always like, and
yeah,
you say nothing. I'm like, she will not pump herself up for nothing.
Literally, I could show you the messages. You're like, and I'm like, what now?
You did. You played it so cold, like I don't know, jump out.
I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Is there more?
Like, I'm like, and
okay, what if I had not told you? Would you still ask? If I didn't tell you and I'm posting about everyone else, would you still ask? Or would you just say like, oh, nice?
I would still ask. I'd be like, so what's going on with the film? So how all these other people winning and you're not winning? I probably would have said that.
Yeah.
Winning and you not winning. That don't make no sense.
What if I was like, I don't know, I wasn't really nominated?
I wouldn't believe you.
I guess so.
I wouldn't believe you.
I wouldn't believe it.
I wouldn't believe you because I seen you put in work on that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you did see that. Yeah.
Yep. And so I was, yeah.
It's just crazy. Yeah. But I finally posted it. So everyone knows.
Finally. What's the film about? Oh, hold on. I'm going to play the prompt.
Oh, so you have the trailer. Of course you do.
The trailer. Of course I got the trailer. Why would
I? Wow.
Let's go to the trailer. Let's watch.
You have it on like your bookmarks saved.
Yes, I do.
Is this through my Instagram?
No, this is through. This is actually through Andrew.
His Instagram?
No, this is through his Facebook.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. It's on Facebook too.
Mm-hmm. Can't get away from it, homie. All right, here we go. This is the trailer for the film. Pause. Oh, hold on.
We can't see it. I don't know if you know.
You know, once you mark the cards,
it just says click to exit full screen. Now we see it.
The same again.
That's how I learn.
Mom, you have to do something.
No boy is allowed to walk you home or come and visit. ¿Comprendes?
Tim, what are you doing here? You can't be here.
Just wanted to see you and give you your book back. Linda.
Hey.
If you ever leave, don't come back.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, man. It don't get no
crazy. It really is crazy because I still cannot watch myself on screen.
You still not used to watching yourself on screen?
I can't. Yeah, and like whenever I watch this film, it's gonna be like, oh, and I'm just gonna like hide behind. I'm like sink in my seat.
I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I'll be like, yo, this is so good. This is so good.
I know. You would love it. You would appreciate it because I mean, you're in the industry, so you know the hard work it takes.
Yes, and to see
but even the
something
art itself.
Yeah, to see something show up like that, you're like, yo, that's dope.
Yeah.
Was that your favorite project?
I think it was my most challenging project thus far.
Yeah.
Definitely was. Yeah. But my favorite film, yes, that I've worked on. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I was gonna ask you another question. I can't remember what it was. Anyways, that's really cool though. I can say to myself, I am friends with an award-winning actress.
Yes, I guess you can.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know,
but I've only won one award. So
that's all you need to start. Like, you ask me how many awards have I won for director or writing, or I haven't even won. I haven't even won any kind of award for music. Like I've been
You were nominated, yeah.
I've been nominated, but I haven't won anything. You know.
But you were nominated against like the big dogs.
Yeah, and I lost, and that was like that was a nomination in like 2001. And
okay, but that's like me going up against like Natalie Portman and Meryl Streep. Like
you did something special if you're going up against Natalie Portman.
Exactly, and that's what you did. That's what you did with music. So
yeah, I'm still kind of bitter about that. Anyways, I got Heidi Bosa with me in Heritage Park on Epic Thoughts. And listen, if you watch Epic Thoughts and you're like, man, I want to get some Epic Thoughts gear, I'm going to try to pull it up. I can't find it, which makes me mad because I don't understand why I can't pull it up.
We have Epic Thoughts gear. Wow.
Yes, we do. Dang it. I was going to show it to people too.
Also HP.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Oh, man. Let me find it. Sorry. It's so unprofessional, but we haven't done Epic Thoughts in so long. We've been kind of like fiddle faddling along, and I was like, you know what, we need to do this right now because there's no time than now to do it. And people haven't heard from us in weeks, and people like keep asking me, so you guys still doing Epic Thoughts? And I'm like,
aww.
So
yes, tell them we're here.
We are here. I'm trying to pull up our Epic Thoughts gear. There we go. Okay. See if it shows up now. There it is. Okay. So we have our Epic Thoughts gear. Here's one of our little looks right there at the Epic Thinker shirt. Nice. Do with tattoos. That's how you would look if you were wearing tattoos in our gear. And people want to go and get their stuff. You can go to Heritage Park Prod, PROD.com, go to the store, and you can buy Epic Thinker clothing. You can buy anything that's from Epic Thoughts. You could also purchase any kind of Heritage Park revenue. We got Heritage Park clothes. The Heritage Park, my book is on there. The album is available now on Spotify, iTunes, and you can also put in a pre-purchase on the Heritage Park page. And listen, if you type Epic in the discount codes, you will get 20% off the entire order. 20% off the entire order. So make sure you go there, heritageparkprod.com, type in Epic at checkout. You'll get 20% off the entire order. Okay. That 20% is going to go away pretty soon. So make sure you get your gear. What up to Anisha Desjardins, who's up there and one of our Epic Thinkers. What's up, girl? Let's talk about we're doing a quick show. So with that being said, let's move on to another subject. And I haven't prepped you on this, but I think this is going to be cool because you are in the industry. So this is an interesting conversation that I'm ready. I need to have with some people and hear their input. I remember when Wonder Woman was just a thought concept in Hollywood that they were going to do it. We had hour-long conversations of who was going to be Wonder Woman, what character would play the perfect Wonder Woman. And we went back and forth, and I felt like I had like the best choices in the world. Like I was like Olivia Moon should be Wonder Woman. Like Catherine Zeta-Jones before she became older should have been. All these different people. And but I think they made an excellent choice with Gal Gadot. Like Gal Gadot, you can't get no better than that. She's Wonder Woman.
You literally can't. She's literally Wonder Woman.
She's literally Wonder Woman. It's like God said, you know what? I'm going to create this woman. I'm going to call her Gal. And she's going to be Wonder
Gal.
Woman. Her name is going to be Gal. And she's going to be part of the Israeli army.
Her hair.
And she doesn't even have to work out. You still think she's going to kick your butt, So in July of this year, Daniel Craig has announced that in July of this year will be the last James Bond movie that he will do.
Okay.
The last James Bond.
The very last one, because I know he said that a few years ago.
That he's no longer doing James Bond.
Right.
So James Bond will be somebody else. So the question came up was who would be the next best James Bond? So I want you to think about it real quick. Now, first of all, before we get into it, I looked into what Hollywood was thinking, and Hollywood is actually trying to go left, completely left. And you're gonna love this. The number one person that they had in mind to be James Bond was a black person.
I know who.
Wait, is that who you think it is? Because I was like, oh, okay, until I saw the name.
I think I know.
It's not even a man.
Oh,
it's not even
amazing.
Man. So the first person that they're thinking about to be the new James Bond is Lashana Lynch. Do you know who that is?
No. Lashana Lynch. Let me Google her.
This is her right here. She just showed up right here.
Oh.
Lashana Lynch. She is
This is what Hollywood wants.
No, this is
she's literally a front runner.
This is what rumors are saying, that this is the closest person that Hollywood is at to casting the new James Bond. Will be Lashana Lynch. I know you love this 100%. I know
I'm like, wow, yes. See, I love the whole concept. I get it. You know, James Bond is a man, but not only is a white man. But is she going to be Jane Bond? Is she?
That's like, some people are saying that she would be Jane Bond. Bond. Some people are saying, you know, it'd probably be James. Yeah, pretty much. But she still will be 007.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, okay. That was my next question. Is she James Bond or just another spy?
It's James. It's the equivalent to James Bond. It's the equivalent to James Bond, so 007.
Oh, so I absolutely love it.
Okay. So I'm going to throw some names at you, and I want you to look at them and tell me. I know you, now that I showed you her, you're like, I don't care. That's James Bond. That's James Bond 100%.
No, it could be anyone.
Okay. So I'm going to throw some names at you and some pictures, and I want you to tell me whether you like that person for James Bond. If you're watching us on Epic Thoughts, you can be a part of the conversation too. Tell us what you think. First person. This is my number one choice if I was to cast James Bond. I know. These are confirmed people that Hollywood has actually confirmed that they're looking, that writers and producers are looking at to be the next James Bond. So these are not people I made up. This is what Hollywood showed me. Okay. All right. So first one after Lashana Lynch, Michael Fassbender.
Fassbender. Okay.
Yeah. What's your thoughts, Michael Fassbender? What do you?
I can see it. Yeah, he has that suave James Bond spy physical attraction. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he could do it. Yeah.
Michael Fassbender can act his butt off. I'll tell you that's right. He can act his butt off. Yeah. Here's Carlos.
Also, I think for those that have been James Bond, I know they have to be English. And a white man, essentially.
Yeah, and all these people are English.
Okay.
Or they're at least a British accent. They at least are originally from Britain or Irish or German, but they have that.
Okay, even Lashana.
Yes. Is that her? Yes. Okay. All right, the next one, Henry Cavill.
Oh my gosh, he's so attractive. Wow. Better James Bond.
This is Carla's choice. I will.
He's Superman.
100%. Yeah, I feel like if you're already Superman, you don't want to get trapped in James Bond. But
I mean, that's true. I get that, but it's like, you know, when I think of James Bond, I think of someone, you know, very attractive, and who has his demeanor. I think he's a good pick. I kind of like him. Well, No, I like him better than Michael Fassbender. Yes.
You like him better than Michael?
Or James Bond. Yes.
For James Bond. Okay. Let me see. This one I know you're going to be hard yes, but this is another name that's come up several times. And let me go back to Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill has showed the world that Superman can be buff. Because I didn't even think about Superman being buff until I saw Henry Cavill. Think about it.
I thought Superman was always buff.
Yeah, because in the movies he was never buff. He's just like slender guy who could fly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, even in the comic books, I thought he was always buff.
In the comic books, he's buff. He's buff in the comic books.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure. All right, here we go. Here's one I know you're gonna be a big yes on.
Oh, gosh.
Tom Hardy.
Of course. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, Tom. If you're watching this, Tom, I think you should definitely be James Bond. Actually, no, Tom. Tom.
wow. So every time I show you somebody, you're like, forget the last guy.
It's just like okay, no. I do want to prove my argument. Okay. Because it's James Bond. So Michael has the talent. Henry is also talented. He has a skill, but he has more of the attraction, the physical attraction. But Tom has both the physical attraction and the skill. Like Tom would just dive into this role, and I think he would be perfect.
Okay. So this next one is somebody that I think you think that
is it gonna be?
I don't think so, Nick. I think Tom Hardy can't get much higher than that.
Okay, let me see.
I know you well enough, but I think the one that you're thinking I was gonna pick is about to come up right here, and that is Idris Elba.
Yes, I thought he would. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be him. Oh, I like him for sure. Yeah,
he's smooth, man. Dude is
smooth.
Dude is so
smooth. And he's actually English.
Yes,
that was a new discovery. Yeah,
that's when we found out he was English. Like, well, he can't be. So, of course, with that being said, there are two other Black people that are in the mix for 007.
Okay.
I'm trying to find, where's that file at? Here it is. So here's another one, which I'm not a fan of.
No, I would say no.
John Boyega?
Yeah, no.
Okay. And that's how you know. I was like, how did you know I was picking him? And then let me see. There's another one. Another name that came up that I'm not pretty sure of is where's the picture at? Tom Holland.
No. Absolutely. I think he's amazing, but he's just a child. Like James Bond is a man, you know?
James Bond is a man, not Tom Holland.
Maybe in 20 years he could play James Bond. Or maybe it's like a prequel to the backstory of James. Maybe he could play him. But
see, I'm tired of doing origin stories. I don't want to do no more origin stories with people.
Yeah, then Tom Holland's not your boy.
Okay. So
I would say, yeah, Tom or Idris. Tom Hardy or Idris Elba.
All right, here's another name that came up.
I have one for you.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Okay, he's very talented.
He is very talented.
Okay, I don't see James Bond.
Okay, and you give me one, and I'll show you my last one.
Okay. Do you want me to give you yours?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it because I don't know how to do this whole.
Okay.
Or do you want me to? Ooh, actually, what if it is my laptop? Let me see. Can I share this? I can share this, right?
You should be able to, yeah.
Okay, let's see. Share. Okay. Okay, this is taking too long. You know, I'm just gonna tell you.
Okay.
Joe Manganiello.
Joe Manganiello.
If that's how you say his name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Hopefully everybody else does too.
What do you think? Do you think he'd be I mean, I know he has to be English, but if he was English.
He'd be an interesting that's interesting. Let's look it up real quick. Let's look at the face.
Yeah, you do it.
Let's look at the face. Let's pull up. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Joe Manganiello is James Bond.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good picture with the suit and tie.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's definitely James Bond.
James, so is that your pick out of all the men?
Man, I think that's going to be my winner right there. Like, I wasn't going to go there until I looked at that, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
My winner.
He's like 6'5", right?
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
And, you know, they can get rid of the gray, but wow. He would be a great James Bond.
He would be amazing.
I think I think he's Italian, but I don't know if that works.
It's okay. I mean, the first James or the second Timothy Dalton, he has dark hair and he could pass as Italian.
Okay, so here's my last pick. This is what I really was going for.
Okay.
This is now when I show you this one, I think you're gonna agree with me.
Okay. Really?
I think James Bond should be Tom Hiddleston.
Really? Tom.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that.
He would be a great James Bond.
He can definitely play the part. Yeah. I think I would give him a shot in the audition room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all we know is going to be some new guy that we've never heard of before.
It's going to be or a new woman, you know?
A new woman, you know. Like I heard some other names. They had some American names and makes like Charlize Theron, and I was like, please don't make Charlize James Bond.
Out of everyone that you showed me, I think Lashana would be the best James Bond or Jane Bond. Lashana, then Tom Hardy.
Which Tom? Oh, okay.
What if I was like Holland?
Holland would be the best one.
No, Tom Hardy, then Henry, and who was the first one?
The first person was Michael Fassbender. Michael Fassbender, who's a pretty good guy. I think I think they got some good names out there. Some good.
Yeah.
Names.
Oh yes, I think so too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we know who Heidi is casting. If she
Lashana.
Oh, that's not who I thought you were going to say, but okay.
Lashana. I said Lashana was first, and then Tom Hardy, then everyone else.
Okay, cool. So we said this was going to be a quick show because now that we are doing TV, we have to stick to time constraints. Yeah. And on HBTV, Superficially Deep is about to start. And so with that being said, our Epic Thoughts has come to an end. We got to come back next week and we'll do a good one.
Let's do
part 2.
Okay. Smile.
Don't forget though. Gotta get your picture. Gotta get the picture. Don't forget though, get your Epic Thoughts gear. You can go to heritageparkprod.com and get your Epic Thinker t-shirt. You can also get a lot of other clothes available right now online at heritageparkprod.com. Just go to the girl in the hat. I probably should just show you. There you go. Just no, that's not showing up, is it? You just go to the girl in the hat and click on shop here and you'll be able to get your gear. So Heidi, Martin, Bosa, thank you for coming on the show and doing this quick 37-minute show. It was very fast. But we will be back. Let's do this next week. Let's get back next week.
Okay, let's do it. Thank you for inviting me once again. We'll do like another challenge next week.
We'll do another challenge next week. And we'll see if we get Carla on and we'll have a full out show. But thanks for coming on. You guys stay safe out there. Keep it peaceful. Keep it loving each other. And we will talk to you soon. God bless. And we're out.